So, hot take. Coffee dates, ice cream dates, drink dates, etc. are low effort. Okay. I had this man ask me on a date tonight, and he said, "Oh, let's go for drinks. I would love to take you out." And I told him, respectfully, no, I only do dinner dates. He was like, "Oh, I don't do dinner dates on the first date." Blocked. I'm not about to play with y'all, okay? These men, we need to, as women, we need to stop letting these men get away with low effort dates and literally doing the bare minimum, okay? Because, first of all, why are you trying to get me impaired on the first date? Or why are you trying to get impaired around me on the first date? I'm uncomfortable. Absolutely not. Dinner is great. You can have drinks at dinner. I don't, you know? That's 100% a non negotiable for me. As soon as you're saying that you're not taking me to dinner, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not trying to convince you. It's dead. You're blocked. Goodbye.
To be honest, I think some of you really enjoy embarrassment. Like some of you actually like to be ridiculed online, on social media. Like you don't mind it. Because I don't think this is the first time that you'd see a woman, especially a dark-skinned black woman, come online and be like, so and so are my standards for men, or this is what I want out of a relationship, or this is the standard I've set for where you can take me on a date or whatever. And you have like hundreds and thousands of comments telling her that she doesn't have a right to ask for those kind of things because she's ugly, or she doesn't have a right to want those kind of things because she's undesirable, or whatever the hell they have to say. At this point, like, are you all not tired? Are you not tired? Like, if you don't want to go on a coffee date or an ice cream date or a drink date, just don't go. Simple. I don't get the point of coming online to broadcast what you want or what you will or want to do on a date, or if a man asks you out or whatever. I don't get the point. It almost always has the same result of you getting insulted. There was another girl who made a video on TikTok talking about why she won't date black American men, and why she won't go on coffee dates or whatever. And she had to close off her comments or something because she was getting death threats. She was just getting insulted left, right, and center. Like, at some point, you guys have to learn to stop doing this. For real. Now, getting to her points, this lady's points as to why she won't go on coffee dates. I feel like the first should I say, point that some of these women make is coffee dates or ice cream dates are low effort. Now, what I don't understand is what makes a date low effort. Because a lot of you are not talking about how the man is dressed or how he presents himself. We're talking about how much a coffee costs versus how much it would cost if he took you to, I don't know, a steakhouse, or took you to dinner somewhere to get, I don't know, Thai food or whatever the hell you want to eat. So apparently what makes a date low effort is how much money you spend on the date. I cannot even begin to unpack how problematic that is. But moving along, one other point she made is she doesn't like the fact that he wants to get her and himself impaired or drunk on the date. And that just that just makes me chuckle, because you're an adult. No one can force you to drink like what you don't want to drink. You can order mocktails. Like, it's so confusing how you don't mind drinking on a dinner date, but you would mind him taking you out for drinks because you don't want to get drunk. Like, let's be for real. Like, let's be real. You also don't mind going out for coffee, ice cream, or drinks if this man is a millionaire or a billionaire, like you said. And that's so funny to me, because apparently something else that can level a date up from being low effort is if the man has some extra money in his pocket. All of a sudden, the date is no longer low effort. Some of you are just very funny. I mean, if you think some women don't mind, coffee dates because it's easier to leave if they're uncomfortable, why would you think like they care about what men think in general about coffee dates? You think men inherently think coffee dates are low effort, so they don't have to do too much. They don't have to, like, why not? I mean, I get the point of you saying that, oh yeah, they are having these coffee dates, or me, I'm gonna call it a buffer date, because it's a way of sussing out this person, trying to get to know them a little bit more before you invest more time or money or energy into them, which I think is logical. I think it makes sense, because why aren't you doing the same? Why is it that you're so easily impressed by, I don't know, a steak and some mashed potatoes and veggies on the side? Like, what? Like, why are you so impressionable with someone just buying you dinner? Don't you have food in your house? Or can't you take yourself out to eat? Is it that bad? Like, I don't know, like, this is very, I don't know, it's just embarrassing, because if your reason for regarding a coffee date or a drink date or an ice cream date as a low effort date is because this person is not spending as much money as they would spend if you were to go to dinner, then that says a lot more about you than it does about him, to be very honest. Like, what is so wrong in someone wanting to suss you out first? Aren't you supposed to be on the same timing? I mean, you should be wanting to suss them out first too. For me, I would rather suss you out first. I'd rather you take me out on an ice cream date and, it's like, I don't know, 45 minutes, 1 hour. I get to, feel your vibe, see what kind of person you are, feel your presence, see if I like it, see if I want to invest more time in getting to know you, see if I actually want to go out with you another time and sit for hours over a meal to get to know you more. I feel like that is reasonable. I also want to see what you look like in person. And yes, men want to do that. They want to see what you are like in person, how you carry yourself, if they actually want to invest time and money into you. Yes, and there's nothing wrong with that. You should be doing the same. So I don't get this whole conversation. I think we are dragging it on now, and it's just time to put it to rest. There's nothing wrong in a man trying to suss you out, trying to see if you're worth, I don't know, spending more time and investing more time and energy and money into you. You should also be doing the same, trying to see if you can invest more time and energy into him. That's exactly what first dates are for. In fact, even second dates. First, second dates, you get to know the person, suss them out, try to see if this is worth it. That's what you're supposed to be doing. I rest my case.